Welcome back to Programming Logic and Design. In this section, we're going to be discussing using a for loop to process arrays. But before we do that, we need to just revise what a for loop is. A for loop is a loop with a single statement. So in other words, we initialize the loop control variable at the beginning. We compare it to its limit also in one line, and we alter that loop control variable in one line. So the for loop is especially convenient when working with arrays. Why? Because we can process every element in the array by using that loop control variable. But we must stay within those array bounds. So the highest usable subscript is always one less than the array size. Now, to explain this, we need to go through an example. If you have a look here at our pseudocode for a for loop to display an array of department names, our department names are accounting, personnel, technical services, customer services, and marketing. If you have a look, our size of our array is 5. So, as I always say, rather use a named constant for our array size, so we know that array size is 5. The reason we do this is that all we need to do is change the 5 here to 6 for maybe next year the department gets another department. So what we're going to do is, remember, our departments start at subscript 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's always 5 minus 1 for our last element in our array. So what we're going to do is, in our for loop, we're going to start our department at 0. Of course, we need 0 to size minus 1. Now, reason we're saying size minus 1, remember our highest usable subscript is 1 less than the array size. Here is our highest value, which is marketing. He's sitting at 4, the 4th subscript, and that is 5 minus 1 is equal to 4. So that is why we're going size minus 1. So we want to reach the last subscript, which is 4. And that's how many departments we're going to be outputting. And of course, when we step 1, we means we're actually going from 0 to 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. So that is our stepping stone in our for loop, if you should say it like that. But I'm not very happy with doing any calculation within the for loop condition here. So a much better way of actually coding this, a more efficient way for our for loop, is to create a named constant called array limit size. And that array limit size is going to hold my size minus 1. So what I'm going to do is that my array limit here, I'm going to call on my size minus 1 into my array limit here for my exit condition to occur when I've reached my final array limit, which is 5 minus 1, which equals to 4. So when I reach 4 and I've outputted my last marketing, I'm going to exit my loop and my program will stop. Please join me in the next sections in which I'll be discussing handling data of Chapter 8. Chapter 7, which is using files, will be done next semester.